Good morning. Welcome back to Cardinal News. I'm Xander.
And I'm Cooper. Let's get started with birthdays. Happy birthday this week to
Barrett Udine.
Blake Marker and Christopher Young.
Kaylee Hood and Kennedy Copeland.
Finally, Xander Overby.
Oh, thank you, Cooper. And happy birthday to everyone else.
Last week, we told you guys about the choir contest at Cali.
And we have an amazing update on how the band and choir did.
So, can we get a drum roll? The choir received 1 ratings across the board, meaning all 3 judges rated them as highly as possible.
So did the band. Mr. Moore even said one of the judges gave him a high five after the band's performance.
Next up, for both of them, is regionals and then state.
We're hoping for some more 1 ratings and high fives in the near future.
Speaking of near futures, it's officially the 4th 9 weeks of school, which means we're that much closer to summer.
And congratulations for us seniors. But not only that, it means we're going to have a lot more news to cover, so make sure you stay tuned to know what's happening.
Well said. Xander, now let's go over to What's Shaking with Lakin.
Hello and welcome back to What's Shaking with Lakin. I'm Lakin and I'm here to bring you the latest tea from Dexter High School. In case you missed it, February 27th was the 100th day of school, and elementary was having a blast with how many fun activities they were doing. The pre-K got to practice their counting skills by counting out 100 of all different types of yummy snacks. The kindergarten also had a blast on the 100th day of school. They did a fun little writing activity called When I'm 100 Years Old. One of my favorites was when Layton, a girl in the kindergarten class, wrote, "When I am 100 years old, I will be beautiful." I just thought that was the cutest thing. Since it was perfect weather that day, the first graders got to go out to the football field and practice measuring 100 feet. They had so much fun and enjoyed the nice weather with a 100-item snack. In Miss Muggler's class, the second graders figured out that it takes 3 hours to melt 100 ice cubes. I mean, I would have thought it would take a lot longer because 100 is a lot. Now, moving on to book club. Book club has been doing so well and everyone has been getting their reading in. The last book we read was called The Naturals, and it was about a group of teenagers that had natural abilities that could help the FBI to find people. The book was intense, and the plot twist was crazy. Anyways, the book club is going to be going on a fun trip. We are going to go to Wichita and do a fun escape room to see if we really are smart or not. It's going to be a blast, and I am so excited to spend more time with the book club members. Also, thank you to Mr. Chris for allowing us to be able to do something like this. The thing I am most excited to reveal to you guys this week is the spring plays that we will be doing on May 10th. The 2 plays are Conform and How to Kill a Mockingbird. Conform is an absurdist comedy that takes place in a park where 3 men in boxes comment on humanity and passerbys telling them to conform to society. How to Kill a Mockingbird is also a comedy, but it is about a group of high schoolers that were assigned to a group project together. For the group project, they were supposed to read the book To Kill a Mockingbird. However, when they meet to discuss, none of them have read the book, and they have to figure out what the book is about. They're both quite hysterical, and I think the theater class is going to enjoy doing both. Be sure to come check them out. Well, that's all this week. I'm Lakin, and that's What's Shakin'.
I'm Caden with Cardinal News, here with our Cardinal of the Week. Can you tell us who you are and what you do?
I'm Ryan Ware. I'm the school resource officer.
Amazing. And how long have you been protecting the school?
I started being a school resource officer in 2010. So school year of 10 and 11.
Way before I was here. And before becoming a resource officer, what did you do?
I worked for the Sheriff's Department. I started in the Sheriff's Department January of 2004.
That's awesome. And what's the toughest part of law enforcement in schools?
Keeping my patience with the kids.
Takes a lot. And other than being the best resource officer, what else do you do?
Well, I've been lucky enough to be able to coach in 3 school districts. Currently here at Dexter, I coach high school baseball.
We're amazing, guys. This year, trust. And how do you feel about this year's baseball season?
I believe we're going to be okay. I think, to be honest, if we don't win league and the league tournament, it'll be a disappointing season, to be honest with you.
For sure, for sure. And if you were on the team, what position would you play?
You guys would never need any more water. I would take care of you.
So, we'd need it. Well, that's all the time we have for. Thank you.
appreciate your time.
And back to the newsroom.
Welcome back. It sounds like we have a good few events ahead of us. Cooper had to go prepare for a very special Sports with Cooper segment. So you just have me. Elementary just celebrated Read Across America Week. This is an exciting event where the students dress up and participate in fun events in the classroom. They had many special guest readers, including myself, who went to classrooms and read to the elementary students. And it was so much fun. So thank you to Grace Anderson, Delbert Kemp, Jake Bakley, Miss Killingsworth, Lacey Ware, Ellie Boatman, Ryan Nichols, Robert Holland, and Miss Pam. I know I had a blast, and I hope all of you did too. In other news, FFA hosted a work auction last Tuesday where community members could come out and bid on FFA members to work for them for the day. They also bid on baked goods, and the money raised will be used for all of their FFA activities and fun things that they put on for the community. It was a very successful event. Lastly, we won't be having a video next week as it's officially spring break. Me and the other Cardinal News staff hope everyone has a fun spring break.
Welcome back to Sports with Cooper. I'm your host, Cooper, and to kick off baseball season, we're going to be testing out which of our staff members can properly hit a baseball. So up first, who am I here with?
Lacey Ware.
And how confident do you feel that you're going to make contact with at least one baseball?
Pretty confident.
Okay, let's see.
Let's do 3. I think that's fair.
And up second, who am I here with?
George Reimer.
And how much baseball background do you have?
Played high school baseball, started junior and senior years.
All right, let's see. And going third, who am I here with?
Miss Echo.
And how many hours do you think you've watched your son play baseball?
Ooh, that's too many to count.
So you think you're going to be good at this?
Possibly.
All right, let's see. All right, you got some pretty good competition in front of you.
I see.
Now, if you could pick one position to play in baseball, what would it be?
Ooh, probably outfield.
All right. And we got everyone's favorite teacher, Miss A, up. And now, if you could change one thing about baseball to make it better, what would you do?
Baseball needs a clock, Coop.
Why?
Because you get to step out of the batter's box and you hit your cleats and you check all your body parts and whatever. Baseball needs a clock.
Okay.
Just a minute. I got to stand here and act like I don't know what I'm doing and spit.
Please tell me this is on video.
Okay. All right. All right, come on. All right. Too fast.
Hey,
I need more spit.
hey, you might want to back off the plate a little
Okay. All right. This is it. Oh, that goes mushy. Okay. Don't you throw that. I'm not ready. Okay. Okay, good. I'm ready now, buddy. Okay.
Hey, isn't your grandson really good at this?
Yes. Oh, my grandkids are. Not me. Oh, come on, kid. Give me a decent pick. What's your problem? Oh, too light.
So one of our youngest competitors. Now, what is your name?
Mr. Hess.
And if you were to relate to any of the Benchwarmers characters, who would it be?
I don't know the names, but definitely the one in the outfield.
Oh, the guy that just picks the flowers?
Yeah, guy scared of the sun.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
Oh, there it was.
Up next, in the same Hess family, we have the one and only.
Pam Hess.
All right. And just, do you think you're going to hit one?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
And going last, but certainly not least, unless you get this question wrong, what sport is harder, baseball or softball?
Cooper, I'm going to say softball. Because.
And that's all for sports this week. Now a special message from Xander.
That's all this week, and remember,
It's a great day to be a Cardinal.